my first of all, with my rebuttals, this inherent benefit that the PM is saying. What kind of benefit are those? Removing bad spirits, is that all? And second, uh, exorcism is done by Christians, not all Christians, because many continents have other specialties. And exorcism for us is not a foolproof way of doing this, because we are not even sure these people. Exorcism is done by people who doesn't have the right of doing it and doesn't have the right and for all that and doesn't have the doesn't have
Point please.
okay, sit down. Okay, this is taking a while. So I move on to my cash. My partner and I believe that we don't believe that we should fund exorcism because it is just a waste of money and all and it's because that medicine is a branch of science that has a lack of funding and we even if we use these medicines we don't even give them the proper need that it should have. Now on to my arguments. My arguments will talk about My arguments will talk about the unconventional ways of exorcism and why it should be treated as a waste of money, even though that many cultures do this. My first argument is exorcism are done by people, even though priests are done by people who doesn't have the need, and those who think that this sickness is that this sickness from a person is demonized, but it is only but many people are exorcism is only a psychological disease. Some exorcists think that this is exorcism, but if you put that person into a hospital, the doctor will just say that this sickness is just a common disease of the psychological kind. Exorcists work on unconventional ways. First, unethical. Second, unhealthy for the person and for the patient too. The use of knives certainly hurt that person and has the use of knives to cut the wound of that person just for the evil spirit to come out. Now is that so? We can use other conventional ways of treating this ailment, not by using knives or by spraying spit at that person, which will that person lose his dignity. I know that the person has made that. I know the person made that permission for the priest or person to do that, but we're not even sure that this ailment will go outside of that person. And to my second argument, the use of this money, not for exorcism, but for the benefits of those people who need it, like medicine and poverty. Poverty is a great problem, and this funding should not be to exorcism because it's already funded. It's not should be gone to exorcism, but for the medical research, for the medical research and other beneficial things, poverty, medical research, and the help of patients who are delusional, and at the end of the day, if we took this exorcism and if the government fund the exorcism, we are not even sure that it will be resolved at the end of the day. And the research, the medical research about problems, health problems, will not even be solved because exorcism is just a practice, not a way to cure those in need of having the way of of curing. Yes, and so indeed, exorcism is just a practice, even though that many people say it's a curse. Wait, not a curse, but a medicine. We will never be sure that these people will be cured, and that they are